evaluate the integral of sine of x plus sine x minus sine of x minus sine x dx. So we can apply here the sum and difference of angle for sine. So for sine of a plus b, it's equal to sine a cosine b plus cosine a sine b. While for sine a minus b, it's just almost the same. It just differs on the sign here. It should be minus. So applying the sum of angle identity here for sine x plus sine x, a will be the x and b will be the sine x. So sine x plus sine x is equal to sine a. Sine a is x times cosine b, which is sine x, and then plus cosine a, which is x, then times sine b, which is sine x. Then minus the quantity. For this one, we apply this difference of angle identity. So the value of a here is x, and the value of b is sine x. Applying this identity, we have sine of a, which is x, then cosine of b, which is sine x, then minus cosine of a, x, sine of b, sine x. And then we distribute this negative sign. So integral of sine x cosine of sine x plus cosine x sine of sine x, then minus sine x cosine of sine x, the negative of negative positive cosine x of sine x dx. So can we combine similar terms? We can cancel this sine x cosine of sine x, and we can combine cosine x sine of sine x plus cosine x sine of sine x. So that's 2 cosine x sine of sine x dx. So we can apply u substitution here. Let u be equal to sine x. Getting the derivative of u du. Derivative of sine x is positive cosine x dx, which is this term. So substituting, we'll have, let's put the constant 2 in front. So 2 integral of sine x, which is u, and then this cosine x dx is du. So 2 times the integral of sine u is negative cosine u. Then put plus c for the constant of integration. Or we have 2 times negative cosine u, or negative 2 cosine u plus c. And then final step is to substitute back the u in terms of x, which is sine x. So the final answer is negative 2 cosine of u, which is sine x plus c.